You want to know the most dangerous thing a woman can do? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Just smile. Stay in the room and let him think he's winning. I'm not going to start from the beginning. You don't need the whole love story. What you need to know is this. I loved that man. Completely. Embarrassingly. The kind of love that makes you feel like a fool in hindsight. Because the whole time, he was running a different calculation.
Good morning, beautiful.
Morning. Tea's here.
The question isn't when I found out. The question is what I did with it. Penelope, I tell my husband every single time we leave your home, this is what a marriage is supposed to look like. You two make the rest of us feel completely inadequate. 4 years and he still looks at you like that. Whatever you're doing, bottle it and sell it. I'll buy the whole stock. Oh, stop it. We're just two people who actually like being in the same room. That's genuinely the whole secret.
What are we bottling?
Us, apparently.
We'd make a fortune.
Good night. The Hendersons already messaged they want to repeat next month.
We'll see. Did you follow up with Dr. Osei? He mentioned a different protocol for the next cycle. A lower dose approach.
Penny, can we not do this tonight?
Do what?
The fertility thing, the scheduling, the whole machine of it. 3 rounds, Pen. Your body has been through 3 full rounds. I'm worried about you.
I'm fine. The doctor said...
I know what the doctor said. I'm saying what I'm saying. I think we need to take a break. Give your body some peace. Give us some peace. We're more than this one thing.
We talked about this before we got married. A family. That was always part of the plan.
And it still is. I'm not saying never. I'm saying not like this. Not with calendars and injections and both of us holding our breath every month, okay?
Okay. We'll take a break.
I'm not saying anything you haven't already thought about at 3 in the morning when you're being honest with yourself.
Marcus.
4 years, 4 IVF rounds, nothing. At some point, you have to stop calling it bad luck and start calling it the situation.
We're working through it.
Bro, you married a woman worth more money than most small countries. Fine, smart move, but you have nothing to show for it. No air.
No financial claim that sticks if she decides one day she's tired of you. The prenup eats you alive if you cheat. It eats you alive if she stays and files.
The only way you walk away from that marriage with anything real is if she's the one who wants out.
I'm not trying to manufacture a divorce. I'm not saying manufacture, I'm saying create conditions. Women leave when they feel like they're no longer the center. It's not cruel, it's just physics.
She's not just some woman, Marcus.
No, she's a woman worth $47 million, which is exactly why you need to stop being sentimental about it.
Did Marcus talk to you? He talks to me every day. About Penelope, about the situation. We had a conversation. Alfred, can I say something as your actual friend and not just the guy who shows up to things?
Sure.
Penelope is not someone you outmaneuver. I've watched her run 3 companies, I've watched her in a boardroom, I've watched her in social situations where other people are trying to play angles. She sees it before it starts, every time.
She's my wife, Dean. I know her. That's what I'm saying. You know the version of her she shows you. That's not the whole woman. Whatever Marcus is filling your head with, whatever plan you're sitting with right now, I'm asking you to leave it alone. Noted. How's the Henderson account going? I want to understand something from a clinical standpoint, purely informational. Of course, go ahead.
If a woman has gone through multiple fertility treatments with no results, beyond the standard structural explanations, what other causes should be explored?
There are several: hormonal imbalance, autoimmune conditions, stress, and in some cases, environmental exposure. Certain compounds introduced consistently in low doses can interfere with ovulation in ways that are genuinely difficult to identify.
Difficult to identify, meaning the standard panels wouldn't catch it?
Standard panels don't test for it unless there's specific cause for suspicion.
The symptoms, fatigue, irregular cycles, read as a dozen other things. A patient in that situation might go years without anyone connecting the dots.
And if the source of the exposure was removed, how's the recovery going to be like?
For a woman under 40 with no other underlying conditions, in most cases, full recovery of function within several months.
Thank you, doctor. Very informative.
Are you okay? You don't look happy.
I'm fine.
You said I'm fine in the exact tone you use when you're not fine, but you've decided to be competent about it. Has anyone ever made you feel like you were being carefully managed? Not obviously, subtly. The way someone moves a chess piece and then smiles at you like they just made a kind gesture. Tell me. Alfred doesn't want to continue the fertility treatments. He said it's out of concern for my body, for us. And maybe it is, but the way he said it. It felt like a decision he had already made somewhere else. And he was just informing me of it over my vanity mirror. And you said... I said okay. And then I sat in my bedroom for 20 minutes trying to understand why. Is there anything else beyond the treatment conversation? Little things. He's been careful with his phone lately. Not suspicious careful, just more deliberate. He used to leave it on the counter. Now it's always in his pocket or face down. Pen. I know how that sounds. Maybe I'm building something out of nothing. Or maybe you're reading something real. What does your gut say? Ask me again in a few weeks.
You're up early.
Couldn't sleep. Made your tea.
You're getting points for that.
I know how this sounds. I know exactly how this looks from the outside.
She had everything before I walked in. The name, the money, the rooms full of people who'd known her since before she could speak. And from day one, I was the thing she'd chosen.
Which meant I was the thing she owned. There's a thing that happens to a man who spends long enough feeling like a guest in his own life.
He stops asking permission and starts taking actions.
And then he tripped over the chair.
Oh, that's hilarious!
I can just picture it. It was so funny.
Don't hurt yourself. Who is she? Her name's Caroline. She's in acquisitions at Ventrial Group. Single, no complicated history as far as I know.
How do you know her?
I don't.
But you could.
What's wrong?
Nothing. Sorry. What were you saying?
I was just saying the merger terms look solid. We should be ready to proceed. There's a moment in every situation like this where you have a choice. You can fall apart, or you can get very, very quiet. And in that quiet, decide. How long do you think it's been going on? I don't know. But that's not the main thing. Then what is? The prenup. You drew it up. You know it better than anyone. Walk me through it again. The infidelity clause voids all financial claims for the party who cheated. If he's the one who files, he walks away with whatever the default split applies to, which, given the asset structure, is not much. But if he can make you file, he claims spousal contribution, 4 years, a third of consolidated assets, 40-something million.
He married me for my money.
We don't know. Don't. I know what I know. But knowing isn't enough. If I walk into any court right now, I have a key card and a feeling. That's nothing.
So what do you want?
I want proof. The kind that closes every door. The kind that means when this ends, and it will end, he has nothing. Not the money, not the story, not a single version of himself he can sell to anyone. That takes time. And it takes access we don't currently have. Then we get access, I need someone on the inside, Nadia. Someone he'd never suspect. Someone he'd choose himself. I will work something out.
Nadia tells me she has explained the situation to you. In a manner of speaking.
She didn't tell me much about your background, just that you'd understand the situation. 3 years ago, I was married. He was charming, attentive, exactly what he needed to be to get access to everything I'd built. When it fell apart, and it fell apart very deliberately by him on a timeline he'd planned before I even knew anything was wrong, I walked out of the marriage with less than I walked in with, because I'd been trusting the wrong person with information about my own assets.
Get closer to my husband. Let him believe he found you. Document everything, every conversation, every admission, every moment where he says out loud what he's actually planning. When the time comes, everything you have goes to Nadia.
And she mentioned something about pregnancy?
When he's comfortable enough, he'll push for it. Let him believe it. We'll manage the details.
But there won't be any pregnancy.
There will be no pregnancy.
One condition. Name it. When it's done, I get to be the one who tells him. Done.
I had already decided what kind of war this was going to be. And then I read that report, and I changed my mind.